Bryce Fitzgerald put on how many pounds? I ain't gonna lie, the sophomore DB ain't playing no games in 2026. He might become the best in the nation, and I don't say that lightly. What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back, man. My Canes fans, the U. Y'all know how we represent, man. Like I said, I am a huge Miami Hurricanes fan, man. I just know how to talk about it all and be unbiased, be impartial, be fair. But before we get into, obviously, the news for today, like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video, turn on your bell, post. I'm just going to say, turn on your post notifications, hit that bell. I always mess that up. Turn on your post notifications, hit that bell. And also, y'all join and become a member today, man. Whatever you guys want to see, whatever content y'all want to see, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to supply y'all and keep y'all good. All right. But today we're talking about Miami Hurricanes, man. And I want to pull up a clip of Bryce Fitzgerald and everything that he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, in this video, man. And if you're a Canes fan, you have to be excited, especially after the year he just had. So we'll roll the clip and see what he had to basically say. All right. Let's pull it up.
What's some things you're doing to prepare yourself to be better than how you was last year? I know a lot of people looking at you like, yo, Bryce had a crazy year. But for real, they said your first real offseason with the U, right?
Nah, technically this is my first offseason ever. Because I was like, I always played different sports, so I never had a chance to lift. So now that I've been lifting, now I didn't put on like 20 pounds of muscle. So just taking that in the next season, there's gonna be a big difference in my game.
What's some things you're doing to prepare yourself?
So as you guys see from that media clip, basically what he's saying is, you know, I haven't had a chance to be able to focus only on football. I've always been playing other sports. Whether I'm not sure what that is. That could have been basketball, it could have been track, whatever sport it was. But it makes sense, you know, when you think about that. But you can tell even from this how much bigger he's gotten. You can see it, you know, the muscle in his biceps, how much broader his shoulders are, right? How much bigger he looks to be able to impose that type of contact defensively consistently. And for Fitzgerald, I think it's important because he's the guy now at safety one for the Miami Hurricanes. There is nobody else to really turn to, right? There's no Jacoby Thomas, right? There's none of those guys anymore. Still have Poiser, but he's going to be the guy for the Miami Hurricanes. And for him, after having the breakout freshman year that he had, I love that he's not having complacency, right? Because he was highly productive. Even in that limited role last season, he had 16 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 2 pass deflections a season ago for the Hurricanes, right? He did everything that he was supposed to do. The thing I like the most, though, is that he got better as the season went on, right? Especially in terms of anticipating and seeing what people were going to do, right? The first 3 games of the year, he had an interception, right? Doing what you're supposed to do, right? Best game easily was against probably Virginia Tech, right? And then you've seen him kind of maturate, right? You've seen the play against Pittsburgh, right? Having an interception, doing business, right? Texas A&M going off, right? Having the game-sealing interception to send Miami to the second round of the CFP playoff, right? That's not easy to do as a true freshman, but he set it on fire. And what I love the most is I want to see him avoid that sophomore slump, right? And I can tell he's taking the weight room serious. I can tell he's taking his craft serious because, you know, they're going to need him. He's probably going to be deployed all over the field, and he's going to have to be able to read and react and make plays, right? And if that was freshman year, imagine what sophomore year can be, right? He just has to avoid the slump, right? But when we even look at it, all the accolades, even Bryce Fitzgerald, he was named to the PFF all freshman team, right? He was like regarded as one of the best safeties in the country last year as a PFF, right? In terms of what he was doing, right? And he made the team because he was special, right? And what he did with the group was special, right? And then when we break down his numbers even more, which I'm going to pull up here in just a second, you guys can obviously see. One second, y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to sign in so I can show you guys his stats in more depth. Okay, so when we go to NCAA, and so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and we search up his name, Bryce Fitzgerald, right? He was one of the more higher graded players. Why is this not showing? Come on, y'all. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Not trying to get y'all. But when we look at his numbers even more in depth, right? Look at where he graded high at, right? He had an 80.7 defensive grade last season, 73.5 against the run, right? Usually you don't see defenders like, especially safeties, grade well in run defense and also in coverage, right? That they usually struggle with. But an 81.8 grade in coverage last season as a true freshman. Best game graded was against Texas A&M, 92 overall defensive grade and a 91.8 coverage grade with the 2 interceptions that he had against the Aggies, right? So very highly graded last season, right? Very rarely missed tackles, right? Did everything he was supposed to do in terms of helping out the Hurricanes last season as a true freshman and graded very high in coverage and overall defensive grade last year and a pretty solid grade in tackling with a 75.0. So why do I bring that up? Because there's still room for improvement for Bryce Fitzgerald. There's still areas that he can get better at, right? And I think for him, getting bigger and faster and stronger is going to help in the run defense this year, right? Didn't have a whole bunch of tackles, only had 16. But him being a starter now, he's going to be expected to play more in that box, expected to come downhill, expected to make plays consistently. Like that's going to be the brain notion of what it's supposed to look like this year for Bryce Fitzgerald. That's just the bottom line. We know he's one of the best defensive playmakers in college football. We know that. But to be the guy, the number one safety in the country, better playing tackling, better playing run defense, playing near the box, which is why I think he's taking his body seriously, why he's added those 20 extra pounds of muscle, and why he added to his frame because he's going to have to lay it out there. And Miami's going to expect that from him this year. They got other good safeties, but he's going to be the guy. So I love that he's not becoming only, I'm a playmaker safety. I don't make hits, right? I only make interceptions or cause turnovers. I love that he's not just sticking to that notion alone, and he's really putting the thought process into how can I become the best overall player possible to help this team win a natty, right? And I can't wait to see his growth. Can't wait to see what he's going to be able to do this year, man. Great freshman season. Now let's see how he follows it up after standing out, becoming one of those guys. And really, like I said, from Miami, and I said it even though I'm about to Georgia Tech, right? Like having a true freshman play ball. Like Miami had 2 elite freshmen last year, Bryce Fitzgerald and Malachi Tony. That was the difference in them getting that far. You have to have freshmen play well if you're going to make all the way to the national championship or be able to make a nice run. They have to play well. If they don't play well, then more often than not, your team's going to struggle. Yes, you can have veterans, but when the young guys can blend with the veterans, it makes all the difference. So I can't wait to see what he does this year, man. I'm going to come out and say I think he gets 40 to 45 tackles this upcoming season. I'm going to say right around that 5 to 6 interception threshold. I think he's going to have 10 plus pass deflections this year, 3 forced fumbles, man, and I'm going to say 10 plus tackles for loss. Those are my expectations for Bryce Fitzgerald in 2026. And I think he will get it done. I think he'll get it done in Coral Gables, man. So I can't wait to see what he does. 20 new pounds of muscle is going to help him out tremendously, especially in the run defense game and making more plays, tackling, and creating forced fumbles. But y'all know what to do, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, happy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And appreciate you guys always supporting the channel. As always, peace and love.